going to talk about Vincenzo, but before I get into that, I would like to just show you different masks I have. I found more of my masks and trying them on. I have two shorter ones, that one's the red flame and the other one's the simple black mask. And then all the rest are, almost all the rest of them, besides the ones I have worn before and everything like that, are really long, like the blue one. Okay, so I'm gonna go into Vincenzo. I don't think I'm pronouncing it correctly. At least I'll spell the title correctly. But yeah, I'm gonna also talk about other K-dramas, but I really like Vincenzo. Spoiler alerts for most of these K-dramas. I'm gonna give you a basic summary and a little bit of what if I liked it or not, basically. Okay, so for Vincenzo, it's Italian mafia member goes to Korea to get money, ends up killing serial killer murderers in power. So you got a bunch of evil, corrupt CEOs and everything like that that are psychopaths, and a bunch of corrupt leaders who are involved with crime and murder, and who end up sending his mother to prison, and he gets his revenge and everything like that. I think he's really hot overall. Yeah. So for K-dramas, there's like all type of action and everything. I listed like each next historical dramas. I'm gonna show photos later of. I have a list on my phone, and then I also have a list just in my notebook here and everything that I'm reading off right now. I didn't put proper audio. My audio was a mess. It didn't happen. Yeah, I have no audio for the video, so gotta add an audio now. Yeah. But yeah, I think it's really hot, and he beat people up, and he was violent and everything like that. So I have different categories: history, like historical kings or whatever, love stories, and violence. H for history, L for love stories, V for violence. Yeah. And then I have a bunch of hearts about how much I loved it and how long I loved it. If it's like completely, basically look like black dots. So it's a black dot, and then I loved it, and there are two black dots, I really loved it. Okay. But I really loved it, and then I really loved this. They had a really cute episode, where I think it was episode 8. I'm not entirely sure. But in one of his plans for revenge, he trends to be gay and everything, and he goes on a date, and they're really cute. They look really cute as a couple, and it's really funny. Okay. But yeah, really, for me to be interested in a K-drama, I end up watching tons of romance shows, lots of love stories, just because of just because there's a hot dude in it. It's like hot or violent or interesting. That's it. Yeah. Okay. So similar shows to this is Lawless Lawyer, who's but instead of going after psychopath CEO and everything, they just corrupt judges, prosecutor, and cops that were paid off, that were involved in murder, theft, and helping convicts. Yeah. I don't think it's quite as Vincent, but then I just think of him as God. And then I also finished recently of him off YouTube, watching clips and everything, getting the main story and everything of the same actor and everything for Reborn Rich. It's really good. Okay. And then there's Triad Princess. Well, it also involves the mafia and everything like that. So basically, mafia daughter is engaged to mafia leader's son and falls for an actor. Okay, and then there's Flower of Evil, where serial killer's son takes blame for his sister's her crime and everything, hides his identity from his wife, and also uncovers and finds out, and they learn about who the serial killer is. Yeah, okay. And then I really like Mad for Each Other. His anger issue, police man framed by coworker, ends up with violent girl with evil axe. She's paranoid and he has anger issues. And they're chaos. Yeah. There's also Big Mouth. A few of these that I don't have written down, like Big Mouth and Rebirth, are on a different list that I have. They are off of YouTube and everything like that, so they're a little bit different, but not really. But yeah, so Big Mouth, a rookie, like, his career isn't really happening, and he's not famous or anything. Lawyer gets set up, drugged, and almost killed, and ends up being framed and put in prison, and everyone thinks he's Big Mouse, who's a mafia boss and everything like that. Secret cult leader, but he figures out his way to prove his innocence and turn things around and get himself out of the chaos and the mess and everything, and he makes it work for him. But yeah, so Big Mouth actually ends up becoming Big Mouse and everything like that. Yeah, and spoiling everything. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna just, there's also My Name, which also involves a mafia boss leader and everything. He trains a girl who wants revenge on her father's killer, who he tricks into believing is the police, and she ends up beating people up and everything like that. Yeah, okay. So I'm just gonna list them off real fast. Okay, there's 100 Days My Prince, which is where the crown prince loses his memory after an assassination attempt and falls in love with a peasant girl. Yeah. Okay. Let's see, and then there's Extraordinary Attorney Rue. Rookie attorney, lawyer with autism has to navigate legal world and getting a job and everything like that. I really liked, Because This Is My First Life. It was cute. It's apparently this cute relationship, and they had a different take on marriage and how not all relationships have to end with marriage, and how marriage can actually get away and cause problems in a relationship. And then Cafe Mingle. We can't pronounce shit. Sorry. Okay, so the main character is framed in prison, tricked, and ends up a fake shaman to get revenge for his best friend's death. And it's really funny. I liked the Rookie Historical Guharu. Girl escapes marriage to become an historian, falls for prince who, falls for another historian who turns out to be a prince, and he's a prince and everything, and he turns out to be the real heir to the throne. The king's affection woman becomes king after her twin brother is killed instead of her. After top official plans her death. The king, eternal monarch, travels to parallel Korea, falls for a cop trying to stop uncle and his evil plan. Who rules the world? Prince and princess have secret identities, fall in love when in disguise, join and fight to become emperor and next ruler. The Rise of the Phoenix, Prince kills and frames each other over crowded throne. What's that happening? Then there's Crown Clown, so basically, Mad King who relies on drugs and everything, everyone keeps trying to kill him, and to avoid death, and because he's tired of it and trying to find who's plotting his death, he takes a break from ruling and everything by finding a clown that looks just like him and has him sat on the throne and just gives instructions for him to follow. Yeah. Okay, so there's the 100 Days My Prince, the Uncanny Counter, Lawless Lawyer, Vincenzo, The Rise of Phoenixes, Little Women, Love Unleashes, Mad for Each Other, Love Between Fairy and Devil, My Only Love Song, Fairy of Evil, Flower of Evil, Love You, Autumn's Concerto, Forecasting Love and Weather, Itowan Class. I'm not sure. I'm obviously not pronouncing this correctly. Well, Alchemy of Souls, season 1 and 2, love that. Familiar Life, okay. My Name, good. Sisyphus. Girls for Genius, From Past to Build a Time Machine to pass using that caused the world's end. Bad Guys, Vile, Cho, corrupt mayors and officials, all poetic after innocent cops die. Wriggle, give an AI eyes, since wife's killer made him blind and goes all out for revenge. Private Life. Con women tricked by a shadow agent who fakes death because government betrays it. Hellhound, Cafe Menegan, Inspector KU, girl kills for whoever asks in exchange for secret identity, taking revenge. She likes to take revenge for other people. Bugle Black, woman searches for her father's killer with a Reaper who forgot his life as human. Extraordinary Curricular, Twilight Princess, Eternal Love, Falling Into Your Smile, which is basically just female gamer becomes professional and falls for captain. Okay, skip something. Bugle, Immortal Souls, Old Master steals soul, becomes human who kills monsters. Yes. Okay. The Untamed, The Business Proposal, The Extraordinary Attorney Wu, Move to Heaven, Romance is a bonus book, One Spring Night, When the Camellia Blooms, Blackpink, Light Up the Sky documentary, Flip a Coin, One of Rock documentary, Best of Love, Best Lover, Use for My Talent, Socio with OCD, and Boys Over Flowers, Meteor Garden, Cinderella and the Four Knights, Because This Is My First Life, Oh My Baby, Love Alarm, Was It Love, Well Intended Love, My Shy Boss, I really like that one because I can't talk in front of people either. My Runaway, Start Up, Welcome to the Wedding Hell, My Hella Love, Game producer makes hologram of self in beta test falls for participant. Search www. Crowned clown. The winner. The wind blows. Love. Marriage and divorce. My secret romance. Hotel de Luna. Mystical pop bar. The Bride of Heybach, which is basically Poseidon or God of Sea. Okay, Beauty Inside is an actress who's cursed to become a new person every month. Yeah, and so instead of just having the ability curse, they also have another curse. The Ghost Bride. A Korean Odyssey. Monsters all after a cursed girl who sees ghosts and monsters. And she falls for a monster. Tomorrow, man works for Reapers during coma because saved homeless man. They work to stop suicides. I really like that one. That was helpful. Sky Castle. Teacher steals answers for students, encourage parents and student suicide. Girl from Nowhere. A dead girl reveals secrets in schools. My husband won't fish. Fishable wives. He's expecting. More Than Blue. Series about a man who never confesses love since he's died. Eternal Summer. Your name engraved herein. The King. Eternal Monarch. The King's Affection. A Gaze Starry. Goo. Haring. Nevertheless. Accidentally in Love. You're My Destiny. Part-Time Idol. Hi Bye Mama. Wish You. Million Yen Woman. Okay, and that's all I have for right here.